Bonjour tout le monde. Thought I should probably mention, when I say bonjour tout le monde means everyone. So bonjour tout le monde, I'll pretty much always start my videos like that, so I thought I might as well explain it. In Schoology today, Friday the 27th of August, vendredi le 27 août, you are going to, just like the last 2 days, open up your folder for this week, cette semaine, et voici vendredi le 27 août. And in the slides for this week, you'll see your remaining tasks for the week. Hopefully everything on Wednesday and Thursday was pretty straightforward. Okay, so this week we're going to be talking about a cognate. And in order to understand what a cognate is, if it's not a term you're already familiar with, there's a video right here that explains it and gives some examples. Then you're going to use that knowledge of cognates to do a second ed puzzle this week. This ed puzzle is about my family and me, so it'll give you a chance to learn a little about me, and also it's actually in French, so hopefully using those cognates will help you to understand the video. There will also be pictures that will be helpful with your comprehension. This is not something that I can grade quite yet, but I would like you to rewatch this video and do those gestures, TPR. So, la classe se lève, la classe s'assied, la classe touche la tête, la classe touche les cheveux, hair, la classe touche l'estomac. So we have those gestures for this week, and I'll be making another video for next week where you'll be learning some new ones. And then finally, there's the weekly check-in for the week. There is a link here, but I'm going to show you another place where you can find the link for that momentarily. But if you go to your weekly check-in, it just is basically like, how are you doing? I want to see just how you're feeling about school, and if there's anything that I can help with or that you'd like me to know. And then finally, how you feel about your participation in class this week. Did you feel like you did a good job, you were on top of things, or do you feel like maybe there could have been some improvement? Your checklist, anything you didn't do yesterday. Do you understand what a cognate is? Can you identify some French words that have English cognates? You'll see examples of those in my ed puzzle. And then here's that. Understand a simple video that includes cognates, and then here the graded part, which is really just completion, is to complete the ed puzzle. And then did you practice with your TPR, the actions, gestures? And then finally, that weekly check-in. Now, I have this, it's in red because it's something that you need to submit, but the weekly check-in is not something I'm going to grade. It's just something that you actually need to submit something for. So when you have things in red here, oftentimes they will be graded, but sometimes you just need to submit something for them as opposed to just practicing. So wanted to make that clear. Speaking of the weekly check-in, like I said, you do have a link to it in this second to last slide, but you always have a link to it in the same place where you found your link to the exit quiz. It's going to be right here. So if you want to click here, you can get to the same place to do that weekly check-in. Any questions, always feel free to email, and I look forward to seeing as many of you as possible at our synchronous class next Wednesday at 8:45. Au revoir tout le monde!